Connecting cultures, the relationship between Buddhism in Southeast Asia and its origins in India. Originating in India, Buddhism thrived in Southeast Asia, where it established deep roots and bloomed for centuries. Its influence can be seen in the shaping of the area's socio-economic, political, cultural, religious, and philosophical structures. The enduring relationship between Buddhism in Southeast Asia and India bears witness to the religion's remarkable ability to adapt and thrive despite a rapidly evolving world and numerous obstacles spanning 2,000 years. The intricate relationship between Buddhism in Southeast Asia and its Indian origins is a result of a confluence of various historical, cultural, and identity-based factors. Indian merchants and traders played a crucial role in spreading Buddhism, while Southeast Asian kings and rulers supported and patronized the religion. The tireless efforts of Buddhist missionaries also contributed to this complex intermingling of cultures. From the 1st century CE onwards, Indian traders and merchants arrived in Southeast Asia via sea routes. This momentous event marked the spread of Buddhism throughout the region. In addition to their goods, these travelers carried cultural, ethical values and religious traditions, such as the teachings and philosophy of Buddhism. These principles and customs were so captivating to the inhabitants of Southeast Asian nations that they started to adopt and welcome them, leading to a fresh epoch of religious and cultural interchange. Buddhism's dissemination was facilitated by the support of powerful rulers and elites during its early days. Prominent figures like King Anarata of Burma and King Jayavarman VII of the Angkor Empire were instrumental in promoting Buddhist teachings, practices, values, and beliefs within their kingdoms. The incorporation of Buddhist customs and traditions into court culture led to their widespread acceptance among the populace. Consequently, temples, monasteries, and other sacred edifices were erected, and Buddhist monks and scholars were granted scholarships to further establish and disseminate the religion's tenets throughout the area. The evolution of Buddhism in Southeast Asia led to the development of a distinctive type of Buddhism known as state or royal Buddhism. In this form, the king assumed the role of the primary defender and advocate of Buddhism, cementing a complex relationship between the religion and the state. This close association of Buddhism and the state became a defining characteristic of the religious, cultural, and social landscape of Southeast Asia. Buddhism reached Southeast Asia through the dedicated efforts of Buddhist monks who traveled great distances to share the tenets and customs of their faith in unfamiliar territories. Scholars hailing from the Indian subcontinent also contributed significantly to the propagation of Buddhism in the region. The dedication and perseverance with which they propagated the teachings of Buddha played a crucial role in the creation of monasteries and temples throughout Southeast Asia. These centers of knowledge and spiritual growth became the hub of enlightenment. The priceless wisdom and guidance bestowed by these respected monks played a pivotal role in molding the religious and cultural essence of the area. In addition, the translation of Buddhist texts into indigenous languages proved to be an instrumental method for disseminating Buddhist principles among the general public. This facilitated widespread knowledge sharing, making it easier for those who weren't well versed in the Pali language, the foremost language for early Buddhist scriptures, to access these teachings. Fa Hien, a Chinese scholar and traveler, stands as a shining example of the fervor and devotion that characterized the missions of Buddhist missionaries. His voyage from India to Southeast Asia, driven by his desire to spread Buddhist teachings, serves as a powerful tribute to the religion's capacity to motivate individuals to overcome cultural and geographical divisions in their quest for spiritual growth. By documenting his travels in his work titled Record of Buddhist Kingdoms, he played a pivotal role in promoting and disseminating Buddhism throughout Southeast Asia. As Buddhism traveled throughout Asia, it transformed and adjusted to suit the customs and traditions of each new environment. In Southeast Asia specifically, Buddhism has taken on a syncretic character that reflects the unique cultural and social contexts of the region. Buddhism fused with local customs and practices in this region, creating a distinctive amalgamation of Buddhism and indigenous religious traditions. This syncretism led to the evolution of diverse Buddhist practices, rituals and art forms that are exclusive to this area. Theravada Buddhism holds sway in Thailand, Myanmar and Cambodia, spotlighting the practice of meditation and mindfulness. The community's deep-rooted customs, rituals and folk traditions are integral to their way of life, reflecting the abundant and unparalleled cultural diversity of the area. The impact of Southeast Asian art, architecture and literature on Buddhism was immense. As Buddhism spread and gained influence in the region, so too did the construction of religious and cultural structures such as monasteries and temples. Southeast Asia's architectural marvels, including Cambodia's Angkor Wat, Indonesia's Borobudur, and Myanmar's Shwedagon Pagoda, portray the magnificence of intricate Buddhist artwork. Additionally, Buddhist teachings and messages have played a crucial role in shaping the region's literary heritage, with many works and epics in local languages inspired by Buddhism. In mainland Southeast Asian countries like Myanmar, Laos, Cambodia and Vietnam, Buddhism continues to wield significant influence and longevity. The numerous devotees of the religion engage in a multitude of Buddhist traditions and practices, underscoring its enduring power in the region. Despite the noticeable presence of Islamization in insular nations such as Malaysia and Indonesia, Buddhism still holds a prominent place in the daily lives and affairs of the people. The richness of Buddhist customs, traditions and practices continues to endure, providing spiritual and cultural guidance to the people. The endurance of Buddhism in Southeast Asia is a tribute to its unwavering strength and ability to conform to changing circumstances and environments, while still upholding its intrinsic beauty and sagacity originating from ancient India. The historical and cultural links between India and Southeast Asia are exemplified by the profound association between Buddhism and the region. The spread of Buddhism from India to Southeast Asia had far-reaching effects, encouraging the exchange of art, ideas and values, and creating a long-lasting connection that surpasses both time and distance. The region's shared heritage serves as a solid base for enhancing and revitalizing their trade, commerce, cultural and interpersonal interaction, which can foster a sense of mutual understanding and collaboration in the modern era. The enduring presence of Buddhism in Southeast Asia underscores its inherent flexibility and ability to blend seamlessly with local customs, beliefs, and practices. This blending has resulted in a unique amalgam of diverse cultural components, which have played a significant role in shaping the region's identity, including its art, philosophy, and societal norms. As the world becomes more interconnected, we can learn valuable lessons from the historic bond between Buddhism, India, and Southeast Asia. This connection emphasizes the significance of embracing cultural diversity, nurturing intellectual exchange, and fostering tolerance and understanding among diverse communities. In light of current adversities, honoring and cherishing this exceptional connection can play a pivotal role in fostering regional equilibrium, affluence, and amicability. The intricate and diverse link between Buddhism, India, and Southeast Asia presents invaluable lessons for the future. It stands as an example and inspiration for fostering deeper and more significant collaborations and partnerships in all areas of life. India and Southeast Asia have the potential for significant growth and development. By leveraging their rich heritage and fostering closer ties, both regions can unlock fresh opportunities for prosperity, growth, and development. The shared history, spirituality, and culture of these two regions can serve as a source of inspiration and innovation for future generations in fields such as trade, commerce, and people-to-people contact.